Without the wine, right? You could have the wine. Okay.
Oh, they just parked, you know.
See, I could have parked out there. 1, 2, 3, surprise. Practice.
Jason, step to the side a little bit. To the left.
She can see you guys. She's coming so close to them. Yeah.
We just want to get the expression. As soon as she comes in, you could jump in there. Jason, stay to the left. She's not even excited.
Good actress. Oh my God.
Y'all did a great job.
Everybody talking about it. So did I. Why? Yeah, she doesn't know.
Nanny's pocket.
Wow. Just to make it smaller.
Oh, that's a good cake. That is the finishing touch on the She has tiaras, you know. Grandma has more than one tiara, right?
So glitchy. Where you park? Down the road?
No, right next. Right back. Not back. Between your place.
No, I mean your same one.
We're fine.
I heard you say it rose. Now I know. It's not how you Yes, they said forever they go with you new. Yes. See, I know. I said I'm going to live.
I just work here.
Right behind you.
There's Harry. We knew all the time. How long is this line? Oh, Bobby. kept saying Katie's going to wear a dress. I'm going to get my kids out of Disney. I know that.
The first thing I did was look at his shoes.
She said you'll get your kids out of his sneakers. Alan will get out of his sneakers. I was like,
What a surprise, huh? She's surprised to see my face.
You should get this. That was a nice shot.
What do you mean you never had a birthday?
You said you never had a birthday party. It's terrible.
Oh, I did it.
Never had one either. I never had one.
and then you send all those little big tickets. Yes. And Theo, you'll send the tickets. Daddy calls them the circle. I said, it's all back in the day. I said, why not? Take me and slow down. And all the guys always have to take this.
Now than 50 years ago.
I said it was
Paradine Manor. Remember Paradine?
Yes.
Boy, do I remember Paradine. Mount Eden Avenue. It was like I was.
Fate brought us together in 1968. These events occurred on April 15th. Lincoln died, the Titanic sank, and income taxes are due. But best of all, you and I were born on that day. A few years difference. We were born in the same hospital in the Bronx. What a coincidence. We share great experiences, especially at the college. And may we continue to share great things in your future. All my love and best wishes to a special and wonderful friend. I was going to tell him the same boy, but I don't know.
My card is in two parts. I'll start with the first. Lawrence, you are the only one who has made us part of your wonderful family. The holidays at your home have been warm and loving. They have been events that we will always remember. Much love. Lawrence and Mel. Now on the other side I wrote, fun time. Time and place, Marsha and Augie's wedding. Atlantic City, Mirage. Florence and I are talking in the lobby, and all of a sudden, Florence stands up and says, with a big grin, Now, I must excuse me, but I'm losing a fortune not being in the casino. Smile.
Oh, no, I made a fortune.
Florence?
Earl? When first I met Florence, I became quite aware that Florence is a name that both of us share. She spells it backwards, so now I do too. She's Eknaroff 1 and I'm Eknaroff 2. Happy birthday, dear Eknaroff. Your support I will always treasure. May our friendship continue for years without measure.
Would have been better if Ron was
Very good. That was clever. Yeah, all right. Good friend.
Earl's getting up.
Earl.
Sit down, Fran. Florence, the hostess with the mostest. Enjoying holidays and special occasions with family and friends is always enjoyable with Florence and Norman. Happy, happy birthday and many, many more happy occasions. Good luck.
Katie wants to go.
Okay.
I know, let Alan turn around. Katie, you gotta speak loud now, okay, so everybody can hear you? Go ahead.
Loud.
I love you, Nanny.
Well, we're done. That's it. Let's see someone top that.
Never followed children or dogs.
That was great, Katie.
Who wants to go next?
Go up the line.
Put it in the chair.
I was a little too worried.
Harry?
This is obviously an impossible task. Following. And how do you, in a few lines, how can you select a special time when you've known somebody for more than 50 years? But I'll try. First, there's the time when three very close friends were pregnant together. And we went to a country inn in Connecticut for lunch. Got on the end of a very long line, and the hostess called us out to the front of the line, despite the cries of outrage from everyone else on that line, and embarrassed us for being singled out. Or the time two of those preggies went to the hospital on the same day to have their babies and left the third member of the trio home to wait her turn. Or the time the Cancers and the Ashes met the Chicago-Londons, Elaine and Stanley, in Canada for a drive across the country. After a rest stop, we got into the car to continue our drive. Harriet realized that her watch was gone. So back to the parking lot we went. George, Norman, and I searched the grounds to no avail. But practical Florence went to the ladies' room to look and saw a woman displaying to her friends her new find. Florence grabbed this treasure from her, declared that it belonged to her friend Harriet, and saved my 20th anniversary gift from George. What a friend. We won a ping pong tournament at the Wingdale Country Club, and we were the only two playing. We both won. Enough of this trivia. In reality, God willing, the really special times are yet to come. And at our age, every time is special.
A and B.
One Saturday, 5 or 6 years ago, Candace, Ashes, and Freeman went to Belmont Racetrack. The women pooled their money and went on to lose every race, I think. Disgusted, we decided to leave. Plans of the horse running in the next race. A horse named Esteemed Friends was running. So we decided that we would stay for that race, and lo and behold, we did, and won. We went home happy. And we've been esteemed friends happily ever after. Also, Florence, I know I won't, and I know you won't ever forget our wants. Happy, happy birthday, esteemed friend. Love.
Ladies first. Frank.
Three times he had to sit
Number one.
My baby younger brother.
Number one. I'm the representative from Brooklyn.
Yeah!
Number two, we are asked to write about something special, Florence's relationship with us. And I say, every time with Florence is a special time. Meeting some 40 years ago, sharing children's birthday parties, weekends at Camp Tioga, anniversaries, children's weddings, grandchildren's bar mitzvahs, etc. The memories are wonderful. Sharing muffins and coffee in the car before Uptown Theater, having picnic lunches en route to Atlantic City, sightseeing at the Vanderbilt Museum, to name a few. To quote Dear Abby, it's worth remembering that anyone can be a friend when things are rosy. The time when friendship is needed most is when they're not. Florence is indeed a steadfast, loyal, and caring friend, and has never forgotten to continue those special times with me. My thanks and love, dear lady, your friend Lex.
No.
Some very special times we shared, going way, way back. Remember the Friday nights we accompanied Ollie and Larry to their big-time basketball games and how we shared fun? Remember great vacations in the Catskills, Montauk, Cape Cod, and I won't have to ask you about February 9th, 1942. We shared that one unique situation, giving birth hours apart to Marsha and David in the same hospital, in the same room, waking up each day. Oh, I didn't write that. Waking up each day, 10 of them, and having our babies wave to each other. Marsha,
I could still do it.
that was quite a time. To top that scenario, Larry's mom asking me to switch babies. After all, Florence, Enid has one boy, and being this is your first.
She really meant it.
And so, Florence, happy birthday and all wonderful times.
Yeah, Frank, yeah, Frank. Yeah, Frank.
Okay. Ruth and our special time with Florence goes back to when we spent the weekend at Ruth and Freddie's Hacienda in the Poker.
You're the kitty cat. Yeah.
Florence was flabbergasted as she witnessed her first full moon. Quite sure it was lights in which she hasn't been privy to before or since.
Okay.
He's not really my brother.
You know what?
He just told Harold.
Frank.
My instructions were to tell you all about fun times. I have 3 of them. When I was 5, first day kindergarten, I was instructed to wait at the gate at noon so that my sister could take me home.
You were wearing a blue woolen snowsuit.
How would you know? You never picked me up.
She forgot. She went home and I'm standing there at the door. I was told not to move an inch.
I came back. You were wearing a blue woolen jacket and leggings and hat, and you were standing up.
Now you're trying to make it.
Forget it, you lost.
Number 2. We had a studio couch at those times, so we had to close it up so we could have a living room. So all the bedding went into the closet. And she was taking care of me, and I kind of liked the smell of blanket. So while she was taking care of me, I thought I would take a little sniff. So I went in the closet, take a little sniff, and she apparently closed the door. My parents came home, where's Harold? Looked everywhere, could not find me until someone thought to open the closet. There was that sniffing. That's when you came. And then the final thing that I remember are fun times. Whenever she and my devilish cousin, Elaine, most of you know, had a bad date or a bad party, they were bored, they'd come home, wake me up, and if you recall the movie, Rebecca, this evil woman running away from the fire, they would wake me up and go, being 7 or 8, I was frightened out of myself. But despite these, no one could have a better sister, and I love her very much.
Aunt Rose? Can you read dress? What? What?
She said, see, I'm honest and lady. She's a real loving person. And I love her very much.
Communication. Enunciate.
There are many special times I've shared with my nanny. As a direct result of this, I had little difficulty selecting only one to write about. Instead, I decided to share my 3 favorite things to do with her. Activities that without her would not have been so special for me. 1. Going to Nanny's house for the holidays, or simply just for an enjoyable dinner. I truly look forward to these events because they are always so fun-filled, action-packed, and the food is always amazing. Plus, you always know there will be a hug waiting for you at the front door. 2. The Broadway shows we always used to see in the city, which were, of course, always preceded by a trip to Marriott Marquis. I just couldn't get enough of those elevators or my wonderful grandparents. 3. When Nanny comes dress shopping with me. I love seeing her eyes light up when I walk out of the dressing room and we both know this is the perfect dress. Whether it was Adam's bar mitzvah or prom, her loving words were always valued and we had so much fun together. It means so much for her to be there. I love you, happy birthday.
It's just like me, always second.
Always second.
All right. Nanny, when I think of you, I think of the good times, going back to when I was a little kid. I would sleep over at your house, or we would come over for a holiday. Or we would go to the beach club. Once at the beach, you would never let me go in the water past my ankles, no matter how much I asked. I was with you and my little sister Katie, my little brother Michael were born. I said that backwards. Where my little brother Michael and my little sister Katie were born. Unfortunately, now things are different. Instead of French toast for breakfast, it is Chinese food for lunch or dinner. Even though things have changed, the love is still and always there. Thank you for all the good times, many more to come. Love always, Jason.
Okay.
The other day, my friends were talking about their grandmas and how great they were. It didn't matter how much they said their grandma was. I knew my grandma was the best. Here's why. Going to Atlantic City with my nanny was one of the best times of my life. It was my time to be alone with Nanny. But most of the time, she was off making her millions. It really brought a smile to my face when I saw how happy Nanny was in Atlantic City. My time going to Atlantic City with Nanny was my time to get to know my grandma a little better. It isn't only going to Atlantic City with her, but her constant love and affection towards me and all her other grandchildren that makes her so special. Nanny, doing fun things with you are great, but just being with you anywhere, anytime is the best. Nanny, I love you so much, and happy birthday. Love, Adam.
Nice
and loud.
Nanny, when I think of you, I think of great times I've had with you and the family. We've had great times when we eat out, especially at diners. When I've slept over your house and woke up to the smell of an amazing French toast breakfast. Nanny, there aren't many people in the world who can cook as good as you.
Oh, want to bet.
You are always there to host family occasions. Whether it's Hanukkah or Passover, there's always your amazing chicken soup that I've always loved. I will never forget the times when you and Poppy would take Adam, Julie, Jason, and me to the beach club, where we would have a lot of fun. On the way there, all 4 cousins would squish in the back. We would try to see who could spot the water tower first, because it meant we were going to be at the beach soon. So one day I spotted the water tower way before anyone else did. When I said that, Adam said, "Wow, you have good eyes." Every time after that, when we would go to the beach club, Nanny would laugh and tell us that story. Happy birthday, Nanny. I love you so much.